facility that brings so much to the city of Kingston, how seniors there are fighting state budget cuts to keep their center open. Thanks for joining us for KTEN News at 6. Good news for the Senior Center in Kingston, Oklahoma. We told you a couple of weeks ago the center had to close because of statewide budget cuts in Oklahoma. Today, Senator Jay Paul Gumm sat down with some of those seniors to look at alternative options to keep it up and running. Michelle Gillespie was at that meeting. She's in our newsroom now with details on how this all worked out. Michelle?
Lisanne, many Kingston seniors said today that going to the center to socialize and relax was something they looked forward to every week. And when it closed less than 2 weeks ago, they were devastated. But today, Senator Jay Paul Gumm says he's not going to let budget cuts stop the center from staying open. Senior citizens in Kingston gathered today to discuss the fate of a place many of them call their home away from home.
We've got to have a place to go, you know what I mean?
But now the center sits empty after the Department of Human Services in Oklahoma cut funding as part of the recent statewide budget cuts.
And if that funding isn't restored, we've got to look at different opportunities we have here in Kingston.
The other option, to operate the center as an independently owned senior center through grants and local donations.
Well, first and foremost, just how incredibly important it is to keep this senior citizen center open.
Give us a place to get out of the house, because, you know, when you isolate people, isolation will kill you faster than anything in the world.
Senator Jay Paul Gumm says there is still a chance that the state funding will be restored to reopen the senior center, but it could take several months. And while Kingston seniors wait, some local community members are taking action.
It's time that the communities and the people come together and work with them.
Eddie Brown, who owns a funeral home business in Atoka and Durant, handed Senior Center Treasurer Irma Lemons a check for $500 today.
It broke my heart to see that the seniors were losing their centers, and 4 of the centers in our area, and that's why we stepped up and we're going to help them with donations.
Brown says he plans to donate this amount every month for the next 6 months until the Senior Center can get the funding it needs. In the meantime, several other local charities, including the Masonic Lodge in Kingston, have stepped up to help the Senior Center while they wait for more federal funding. Reporting live in the newsroom, Michelle Gillespie, KTEN News.